Federal High Court Awka closed over Simonic by threat. Are these people serious? Which threat? Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Aja Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Depending on where you're watching me from, Biafrans, I bring you another update coming from Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simonekpa's official ex-handle. He posted this very news headline from Brgie News saying Federal High Court Awka closed over Simonekpa threat. There is nothing like threat. There is nothing like threat. So, Biafra Prime Minister posted this very news headline with a caption I'm going to read for you in no time. So, pay attention as we continue. Before I do that, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, and share as you're listening. So, Biafra Prime Minister gave ultimatum on 27th of October 2024 to Zoo Terrorist State to return all detained Biafrans out of Biafraland back to Biafraland. The Biafrans in Zoo prison out of Biafraland, they should be returned to Biafraland or face closure of a court, because those criminal judges are only there to do the bidding of the Fulanis, imposing Fulani stooge on Biafrans, non-elected fools that are only in office to do the bidding of the Fulanis. They are not in office to do the bidding of Biafrans or to listen to their people or to, protect and defend their own people. Rather, they are there to sell their people out. If those fools are for their people, they will not be inviting unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform to kill Biafrans and terrorize Biafraland. And you hear them shout about insecurity. They impose, these criminal judges and the zoo court in Biafraland impose Fulani stooge in Biafraland that will not listen to the people's outcry of terrorism against from Fulani terrorist killers in army uniform or Fulani bandits. Rather, they are there to accuse their people of causing insecurity or telling their people what to do and what not to do. They want the people to listen to them without them being ready to listen to the people. Well, Biafra Prime Minister requested for the return of Biafrans in Zoo prison out of Biafraland back to Biafraland or face closure of a court, and the judges, non-Biafran judges, should return to their state. Well, so since then, courts, well, not even courts in Biafraland have been closing down. They have been closing down. What is there? If they don't have ulterior motive or they don't have a hidden agenda, why would they be closing down? It's simple. Now you are not from here. Go back since the people no longer want non-Biafran judges. Now return to wherever you're coming from. They replace them or transfer these judges to other places and replace them with Biafran judges. But no. They are closing down because they don't want people that will not do what that will not do what they want, or they close down to be able to buy more fools or more criminals that will do their bidding. Well, I'll bring these news and full details for you. I'll go to Vanguard News and bring the full details, so pay attention as we continue. Know that Biafra Prime Minister posted this news headline with a caption, but I'll read that later. First, listen to the full updates of the news and full details. Lieutenant in Anambra State voiced frustration on Wednesday over continued closure of a federal high court in Awka, which has reportedly remained shut since Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. The closure follows an alleged renewed threat from Simon Ekpa, leader of Biafra Republic government in Brgie, demanded the federal government to return all detained Biafrans to the southeast or face court closures across the region. The litigants who have endured prolonged adjournment due to judge transfers expressed dismay that their cases are now delayed further due to alleged threat, even though new judges have resumed in Anambra State. Speaking to reporters in Awka, some litigants who requested anonymity accused the judiciary workers and other civil servants of frequently seeking excuses not to report for duty. While they acknowledged that judges and the lawyers are prepared to proceed with cases, the litigants pointed out that hearings cannot resume until judiciary staff return to work. They described the situation as unacceptable, especially in a city that houses the state's police command and the seat of government. Chief Sivanus, one of the litigants, stated he was only aware of a previous ultimatum issued by Ekpa that ended on October 27th. On October 27th, 2024, and had no acknowledge okay, and had no acknowledge of any new order. Another lieutenant speaking anonymously questioned why the High Court would close based on a threat purportedly from a distance. Are these people serious? No, really. Really. From a distance. Okay. Like he said, why would the federal court close over a threat from afar? Was that a threat? There was no threat. I don't know what you people are talking about. He said, why would the High Court questioned why the High Court would close based on a threat purportedly from a distant location, such as Finland, and urged security agencies to protect citizens and court operations from undue influence. Has the Southeast, particularly Anambra State, become so lawless that someone can issue an online threat and people obey it? This one is still sleeping. This one is one of the fools still sleeping over what is coming. I'm telling you the honest truth. Some of these fools are still sleeping. Why won't they obey it? Because they are aware that he's doing the right thing. That is why they are scared. These are the things you can't see Zoo brand envelope talk about. The atrocities going on in Biafraland. The reason we want to exit what these judges and these criminal judges and the Zoo courts are doing in Biafraland, posing Fulani stooge on Biafrans. This Datin Thomas now is aware that Brgie is doing the right thing, or should I say Brgie Prime Minister is doing the right thing for Biafra to be restored. And he's aware that these criminal judges and courts in Biafraland are only doing what the Fulanese want them to do. But no, he won't admit that. Oh, if I online threat, I'll go and ask those obeying why they're obeying. If it's really an online threat, diare benine. Anazo hand, some of them anazo hand has no mukahama. Diare benine. Well, we must continue. He said it's an online threat. Go and ask the Fulanese, or should I say Fulani terrorist killers in army uniform and Zoo terrorist state, if it's online. If it's online threat. So he continued, he said, if Anambra has become so lawless that someone can issue an online threat and people obey it, he asked, why aren't police and the security agencies providing adequate security for the court in Awka? The capital should not be at the mercy of threats from individuals or faceless groups. This is dream where reset here. Well, we don't need to do that. Their eyes will clear in no time. So we must continue. He said faceless from threat from individuals or faceless groups. Is there is a flame who's hiding in Biafraland? Seriously. Well, we must continue. It's a faceless group. When this faceless group was not in charge, Biafrans were being killed. The Fulanese have their ways in Biafraland. They do as they please and go unchallenged. Now that this faceless group is here, they no longer do that. So after ranting, go to your house, sit down, use your tongue and count your teeth. If this faceless group are doing the needful or not. If they are defending Biafraland, protecting lives and properties of Biafrans or not, or if those Fulani stooges and the Zoo criminal courts and their criminal judges are doing the right thing. Biafrans, go and ask yourself that question. Some of them will know the truth, but they will not say it. They only want to say what their Fulani's masters want to hear. We must continue. He said the legitimate emphasized that Federal High Court in all the Southeast capital, including Imo, Enugu, Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Abia, and Ebonyi, are operating without disruption. They criticized the closure in Awka as a humiliation for the state and the federal government and called on authorities to counter any such threat. What some of these fools of and among us don't really know is that this government did not come to play, and the oppressors understood that. They have seen the handwriting written clearly on the wall. So they obey this government, and they are doing it indirectly for the people not to know what they are doing, of course. They will listen. Is there any Fulani in Biafra, in prison in Biafraland? The answer is no. Is there any also or Southwest in prison in Biafraland? The answer is no. So why are Biafrans in prison out of Biafraland? Whatever they commit, they should remain in Biafraland. Whatever their crime is, they should remain in Biafraland. Why take them to the north? Why take them to Abuja? Why take them to Kano? Why take them to Kaduna? Why take them to Sokoto, Katsina, all these places that these prisons can be worse and or they can be attacked by bandits and terrorists in the north? Why are they out of Biafraland? They should remain in Biafraland. So why are they? The demand is very simple. Return all detained Biafrans in zoo prison everywhere in that zoo back to Southeast. That is the demand. It's as simple as that. But no. This Eflefi is here, calling it online threat. Is it supposed to be like that? The answer is no, but we have Eflefus that don't use their head. Well, we must continue. I know some people say, oh, wherever you commit the crime, they were transferred from Southeast to the North. Why is it like that? Why would they do that? They should remain in Biafraland. So we must continue. We must continue. And it says, this is a sabotage against the people of Anambra State. One legitimate remarked people with pending cases are suffering due to this delay. Many need their cases resolved to resume their businesses with the holiday season approaching. Detainees who could be freed by the court remain in custody and cases critical to public well-being. Being stalled. Critical to public well-being stalled. The group urged the federal government and state authorities to take immediate action ensuring security for the court and preventing further delay for seeking justice. One thing some of you that was questioning to understand is that nobody is stopping these courts from opening. All we said is return. All Brgie said is return all the 10 Biafrans back to Biafraland, out of Biafraland, back to Biafraland. As simple as that. Judges that are non-Biafran should return wherever they are coming from. It's as simple as that. Transfer them and replace them. Bring other people. It's as simple as that. But you people are missing it as if you people don't understand what was said. So we must continue. So Biafra Prime Minister posted this very news headline, and he says the Nigeria doesn't have court in Biafra territory. What they have as court are criminal entities that facilitate crime, anarchy, insecurity, and instability. Biafra government is bringing alternative that would uphold justice, equity, and the fairness. They have to close down indefinitely. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Biafran's new court system, where justice, fairness, and no more crime are the new order. It is. Everything about Nigeria is a counterfeit. Police counterfeit, army counterfeit, ministers counterfeit, politics and their politicians counterfeit, designed and created with wicked substance. As a result, has finally collapsed. Biafra court system finally a place where justice, fairness, and peace takes the lead. That is what we are fighting for. That is what we are fighting for. The owner of the land is gradually taking back their land under the best government in Africa. Even from Eza, God bless the good guy, 100% the real government of Southeast, not those fools. It's not by cho. Our prime minister have given an order. Put body and you collect woto. You people tell them, oh, we came out to joke. We do not want anything zoo in Biafraland, and it's as simple as that. So in His Royal Majesty, Ezobato Bio, one of Biafraland, you will live long. We are the owners of the land, and we detect what happens in our land. Those governors are living at our mercy, because if we Biafrans want to take them out, it's a little challenge. Because those fools have sabotaged our freedom. They have sold us out enough. They brought this upon themselves. Biafra have to do the necessary thing to promote rule of law and democracy, which is what we stand for. Biafra must be free. And can the Zoo media be educated that it wasn't a threat but an order by the Prime Minister of Biafra government? It's being strictly carried out. It's not a threat. It's not a threat. So that is it, dear friends. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section, and please tune in once you get notification. Thank you all.